this out. I don't even gotta tell people how good I did tonight. Uh, y'all know I put tickets on the post. I showed you guys the kind of tickets I had in. I had more than that, but it only accepted 5 pictures, and I didn't want to keep doing it. So, but guys, I didn't lose a ticket tonight. Not a single ticket. I went whatever teen and O it was. All right. So, and some of the tickets are parlays that still have to be satisfied, but uh, all the Tampa Bay plays I had were money line. Right. A couple of the promo stuff I had also, but that was plus 73 points or some promo DraftKings was giving me, right? So obviously I took that. Why wouldn't I take that? That's silly not to take that. But guys, if you're not already a member, if you're not already on my website purchasing the package, if you're not already doing these things, what are you doing? Right? It's an investment, guys. On my website, you can buy the whole year for $85. Right? On YouTube, you can spend $20, go month by month. All right, guys. I didn't miss a ticket today. Right? You can look at. They're on the post. Right? They're on the post. You can go see them. That's only a portion of what I had on this game. All right. I picked 2 prop bets. Right? 2 props. I said Gronkowski was going to score a touchdown. I said CeeDee Lamb was going to score a touchdown. First half, they were in. All right, guys, it's not a joke. All right, I'm here to give you all winners. My teammates, Square Pair, they're here to give you all winners. All right, so let's talk about the game. The game was an amazing game, amazing football game. Exactly like I thought. Tampa Bay was a very solid football team. There was a lot of turnovers, but it evened out with the Cowboys missing field goals and different things. So I think overall, between the turnovers and between the missed opportunities to score, it was pretty even there. But guys, what did the Cowboys come out to do? They neutralized that front 7 by throwing quick passes to the outside and letting their skilled players work. Guys, this is a different Cowboys team this year. Kellen Moore. Don't look at Mike McCarthy. It's Kellen Moore. And guys, they have Dan Quinn as their defensive coordinator, and you saw it today. You saw how much better they were. Do not let the Cowboys go. They are going to score a lot of points this year. And guys, that defense is going to get better and better and better under Dan Quinn. All right. Barring injuries, this receiving core is prolific. Those tight ends are underrated. They didn't even get to use the running backs today because Tampa Bay's the best at stopping the run. So why run into it, right? So Kellen Moore just was brilliant. Brilliant game plan today. Neutralized that defensive line until right at the end of the game. All right? But guys, man, all I got to say is it was a great night for Jacob. It was a great night for Square Pair. It was a great night for everybody that purchased my package and got my full opinions on this game. And guys, I'm going to post what I wrote. I'm going to post it so you can see my breakdown, right? The breakdown that the people that purchased my package got, right? So you can see it. You can see it firsthand, right? Now, we gave this out. I gave this out. What I said on my free show, guys, came to fruition tonight. Right? The Cowboys were in this game. They were in this game the whole time. Right? The Buccaneers were not too much for them. The Cowboys' offense is good. Dak Prescott is still good. All right? Tom Brady is still the man. Tom Brady didn't lose anything. He took them down for a game-winning drive. Right? The Cowboys did what they were supposed to do. They got the lead. You know what? But you got the lead against Tom Brady. You left him a minute and a half. It was too much. Thank you, Troy. Thank you. But guys, this isn't a one-time wonder here. All right. I'm not going to win everything. I'm not saying that for a second. But I have games like this, guys, where I get it all right, and this happens. This is not only a one-time thing. All right. I don't do it every week. I don't do it on every game. But overall, my percentage will repeatedly show you profit. And that's just the truth. Uh, I'm my percentage and your percentage, if you're playing my plays, are the same. So I don't want to lose. You know, I bet these. I showed you tickets today, right? I showed you tickets off my $200 wager and square pair DraftKings account, right? I didn't take pictures of all my other tickets. What's up, SJ? I hope you got some money, man. I hope you got on these picks and got your money. Hope you were there. But guys, this is what you can come to expect. Obviously, I'm not for a second saying I'll hit everything right every time. But guys, this is what I do. I pick NFL winners. I know the NFL very well, right? Very well, right? In fact, it's all my other sports picks are nowhere near as close to this. And I've said that other times, that this is by far where I do. Thank you, B. Dorf. I appreciate that a lot. So you see that little football man that he's got next to his name? That means he's a member. That means that he got the good picks. It means he got the winners. Now, this was a primetime game, so other people got them too. But he got a full breakdown, and he got the idea behind why I was choosing what I was choosing, right? And he got where my brain was at and why it was there, all right? Guys, it's not a joke. The breakdown I sent these guys is long. Ask them. It's multiple pages long with all the teams, statistics, situational things, all right? All the things that I see, all right? The things that I know from experience, what happens at the beginning of the year, all right? The things I know from experience, what happens as the year goes on. And guys, if you're involved, I'm going to give you it all right? Everything I do, I'm going to give it to you, right? Get involved. It's an investment. It's like buying Bitcoin, or it's like buying Walmart stock, right? You get 5 months of good investment advice, right? Best investment, cheapest investment. Basically, if my, I'll call them investors, if my members, my investors, bet this game today for $10 per pick, they made their investment back for the year. They made $85. All right. Now from here on out, if they lose money, if I crash and burn or something, which is just insane to think, but game one, they got their investment back. All right. If they made even a portion of the bets at any amount, really, as long as you weren't betting $1. See, right there, he made it off the CD Lamb prop was 1.5 to 1, right? So he could have bet, what's that, $30. He could have bet $30 and got his investment back, right? Well, it would have been like $33. Right there, boom, right? So guys, I'm not making stuff up here, all right? It's not a joke. I'm not some guy that's just making videos and trying to sell information that he just, robs off Sports Illustrated or something. Guys, I put real time and effort into this. And my team, Square Pair, they put real time and effort into this. And everyone that's on my channel, I got Square Pair's picks for Sunday. I'm going to send them all out to you guys. I'm going to post them as well. Yeah, that's right, Kevin Hackett. You cannot give the goat too much time. If you give the goat, if he has too much time, he will eat up the grass on you. And by eat up the grass, I mean he would drive down the field on your ass. And he does that. That's why he has all those rings, right? And he has all those weapons, you saw. And what does he do? What does he do when it matters the most? He throws it to Big 87, and Big 87 bulldozes 3 or 4 players and drives them down the field, right? When he needed the biggest play of the game, now Godwin made a great play at the end of the game there, but the Gronk play really set it all up. He throws it to that big machine, and that big machine just starts plowing. Man, the dude's a monster. It's a monster. And Tom Brady he trained that monster, And everywhere Tom Brady goes, Gronk goes. If after Tom Brady retires, yeah, that would have been a cool life prop. Uh, when I was talking to Square Pair as the game was going on, I knew he was going to drive down the field and win it if they left too much time. I was like, if as long as there's a minute, minute and a half, it's over. That he's going to get that field goal. But yeah, that would have been a cool prop. But, if Tom Brady after this, if he goes into making women's shoes, there's going to be a Gronkowski right there with him. That's how tight those dudes are, man. They are just a machine. Uh, well, I did not advise that at all. Uh, Damn 1.5 had Dallas and under. I didn't never say under. Now, Lumpy said under, but I never said under. And in fact, the breakdown I sent out, if you bought the package, it said over. So you got the package, ATS. You saw where I said go over. Well, what made you think go under? I'm just curious. If you don't mind typing out why you went under, okay, so we can get your thought process there. Because I'm just curious on what your thought process was. Because maybe I can help you with that. Like maybe there was a mistake in your thought process as far as handicapping goes. Because sometimes you just pick bad, because that happens. Sometimes I just pick bad. But sometimes it was a handicapping mistake when I lose. Like, for example, if I overlooked, you know, home field advantage in some way. Okay, I got you. So you thought Dallas was going to get held down. Okay, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I can see where you'd get to that. Because it could have easily went that way if Dak Prescott comes out a shell of himself. You know, it's a different game, sure. But he came out on fire. But yeah, so hopefully you made money in other places, though. But yeah, no, I mean, that's understandable line of thinking. Because if you thought, yeah, maybe that they were going to struggle in that fashion, sure. Because Dak could have come out and threw 3 picks, sure. I didn't think he would, but he could have. It definitely was in the cards there. One thing I didn't really think about, I'm going to give Kellen Moore some more props, guys. The way he called this football game. Nice, David Smith. Yeah, the way he called this football game, Kellen Moore, to neutralize them front 7 and just take them out of the game, basically on those, just throwing it to the sideline and letting his skill guys work. I mean, that was work, and they were getting 6-7 yards of rip. And, man, they were just crushing it. And it wore that defensive line out, and it wore them linebackers out having to run sideline to sideline all night. So in the second half, you know, they were still able to move the ball. And, guys, Dallas's offense is good. That's what it boils down to. They're good. And they didn't have one of their best offensive linemen. So, yeah, CeeDee Lamb's going to have an amazing year, guys. He's the number 1 there. And Dak likes him, and I know he had some drops early in the game, and he's known for drops, but he's also known for big plays. So it evens out, and you see he gets in the end zone. That's what he does. He's an end zone machine. So, again, guys, sometimes the best handicapping is the easy handicapping, right? So when you see a spread start out at 7.5, I think in the spring, or maybe the early summer, the spread was actually 6. But once bettors start betting closer to the games, it was at 7.5, or it started at 7 maybe, and then went 7.5 and stayed there for a while. And then you saw it climb to 8, and then 8.5, and it finally ended at 9 or 9.5, right? Guys, the handicappers in Vegas don't get it that wrong, right? 3 points of value. If you bet it till the end and you got that monster number, I mean, guys, Vegas doesn't mess up that bad. Not very rarely do they mess up just that bad, right? Where, they were that off on a game. I mean, it happens, but it's not as common as you think. So that's called gaining value, all right? It's called getting line value. The turnovers, yeah, but the missed field goals kind of neutralized the turnovers a little bit. It was even, I would say. The Dallas defense just showed up and they made big plays when they had to. But so that's called line value, guys. So this is kind of a teaching point on this here. If you don't know a lot about sports betting, when that line starts moving and you liked it at 6 or 6.5, watch how far that goes up. Let it go, because you're gaining value. If you already liked Dallas at 6.5 or 7, when it got to 9, you should really like them, right? That's a whole nother score. You should be, they should be even better. And then your teaser's bouncing you up over the 2 touchdown mark. I mean, and if you go the 10-point route, you're all the way up over the 17-point mark, right? I mean, so when you watch those lines move, all right? So there's one moving right now, all right? The San Francisco's line's moving. Thank you, sir. That is Big Kahuna in the house. My guy. He's a Tom Brady guy too. But I mean, I'm a Tom Brady guy too. I'm just not as much as others. But so the San Francisco line's moving, right? Now this is where you don't want to get fooled, right? Sometimes the line moves late because big money falls on it late. All right. So what I think right now is big money jumped in at that lower 7.5 number, because they know the public is going to just dive all over that San Francisco and drive it up to 9. Now those big money guys, they don't want to take it at 9. They want to take it at 7, something they can tease, right? So they tease that San Francisco line down to 1. They don't want to tease it down to 3.5. So so guys, the line movement matters, right? It tells you what's going on. It tells you where professional bettors are putting their money. Right? It's not hard to figure out if a line moves early in the weekend. If it's an early week move, look at the injury reports. That's usually your first indicator of an early week move. But if it moves on Saturday night, 2 points, that means big money landed on it. All right? So again, guys, I'll be doing this kind of stuff all through the season, trying to help people become better handicappers, become better sports bettors. And like I said, I'm giving out all the primetime games all year long for free. So any primetime game is going to be on my primetime channel, primetime free show with Square Pair. And then, guys, to get my other games, you're going to have to become a member, or you're going to have to purchase them on my website. And guys, the price will start falling on my website. I'm going to drop it monthly. After every month, it's going to go down so much. But because on my website, you can buy the whole year. So, and guys, I'm not out here like panhandling for money. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just, last year I told people that I wasn't giving this away for free again. So that's kind of what it is. I'm trying to make this my life, my job. So, and the people that purchased it, they probably got their full investment back tonight. If they played everything I told them to play, they got their full investment back. So, in not week 1, in game 1. And so that's kind of how things go. And I'm good at the beginning of the season. And then I use my computer model to help me out through the rest of the season. So I've just, after all the 20 years of experience I have doing this, I just have a really good feel for how the NFL works, and for how teams work, and for how sports betting works to manipulate what you're trying to do, right? And we said it on the free show, all right? Sometimes it's not about the payout odds. Sometimes it's about just winning the bet, right? And that happened with the Tampa Bay, right? What's up, Square Pair, my guys, my team? Look at them go. They did good too tonight. That sometimes it's just not about the payout odds. Like the Tampa Bay, the payout on the money line was bad. But guys, Tampa Bay was going to win this game in January. They were going to win this game yesterday, and they won this game tonight. Now I know it was close and it was a tough game, but the better team won. And what happened was supposed to happen. Dallas showed that, hey, they're a good team too, but the better team still won. The more complete team still won. And that's what happened. And that's what was supposed to happen. What was not supposed to happen was 9 points, not 7.5 points. Yeah, if you guys have not subscribed to Square Pairs Craps channel, go give them a sub, man. They're a fun group. They're as far as entertaining craps goes, and taking and manipulating strategies to be more hospitable to the lower roller, man, they are top notch. And that's why I promote them so hard, man. These guys are good. They're good at what they do. And so give them Give them their shot. They're worth it. They're worth your time. So, guys, again, I'm not going to win every game. That's just how it works. But I'm going to win a whole bunch of them. So anyone that doubted me today and faded me, they got crushed. And guys, that don't get crushed. So I appreciate everyone, my subs, my people that just watch, my members, the people that purchased on my website. I really appreciate Square Pair. I appreciate people like Big Kahuna and Googs and ATS Landscaping that we have personal relationships over the phone and stuff. And guys, you can have that with me too. If you want to call me, go on my website, drop to the bottom, call me. All right, now you might want to text me first. Thank you, Mr. King Linwood. Yeah, I love it. I'm glad you guys all got paid tonight. Guys, I didn't miss a ticket tonight. I did win the game right at the end, live betting. I bet the Cowboys +2 because it was a free run, right? The Cowboys had the football. If they go and drive and score a field goal, then Brady gets the ball and they only win by 2. So I had one tie, but it was late game, like 4 minutes left when I put it in. And the only reason I put it in was because it was free. I saw it at +2. I was like, well, I really probably can't lose this. So I was paying attention to the movement on DraftKings, and I threw a bet on it because it only made sense to bet it because there was no, barring Dak throwing a pick 6 or something, there was really no losing that bet. So if you're into the live in-game betting, pay attention right at the end of the game. Sometimes they mess up and they do funny things and they give you free runs, right? So now it tied, but it was a free run. I really didn't have an angle to lose the bet besides a huge turnover. And most likely, if they would have had a huge turnover, they were just late on the ball. So I was really safe, pretty safe everywhere on that play. But so I don't even know how many tickets or parts of tickets I got in. It's 20 something. And then I had one tie. So, but again, I didn't lose a penny. And guys, like I said, me and Square Pair, we're going to be doing a live show on Sunday night. It's going to be post the Sunday day games, so we can give a recap. And it's kind of going to be like tears or cheers. I mean, if we got crushed, it's going to be a bunch of crying. And if we won, obviously we're going to be happy. And then we're going to kind of lead into the Sunday night game and probably throw a few free picks out there that we, maybe some changes have happened. And then I'm going to go live at this place that we're doing at called the Sports Lounge off Broadway. So if you guys live in the Denver area or you want to just cruise through on Sunday night, I'll be there. Square Pair guys will be there for a little while. And there's that too. So guys, me and Jake from Square Pair, we have a bet, right? Because at this place on Monday nights or Sunday nights, they also have karaoke. So if I have Pittsburgh, and I think Pittsburgh's going to win the game outright, and Jake has Buffalo, and if I win, Jake sings karaoke, and if he wins, I sing karaoke. So we're going to have that live on video. So if he's up there, I'm filming him, and if I'm up there, he's going to film on my channel too. So, I'm going to let him use my camera. And it is what it is. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. So, even if you don't care about football, at least you can tune in to watching one of us sing. So either way, a Jake is going to sing. And yeah, absolutely. If you're at 60%, you're killing it. You're absolutely right, King Linwood. 60% is unbelievable. I heard that Jake from Square Pair, he has the voice of a Krispy Kreme Andy Dalton. I did my proof last year, buddy. I gave everything out for free last year, Dirty D. Googs could vouch for it. ATS can vouch for it. I gave every pick I did the whole year out last year for free. So I already did that. I just did it last year. Sorry that you weren't here last year. I'm sorry about that. Uh, and guys, and I'm approachable. I'm contactable. I did post them. They were up there all year. I, I, and I posted my tickets today on my posts. I did. Hey, what's up, Enslow? I mean, I don't know what you're getting at here because everything you're saying I did. I did all those things. So I mean, it's okay. I mean, uh, I know what I did, and 3,000 other people know what I did. So uh, it's not a huge deal. I want to give out winners. I give out a whole. Me and Square Pair, we give out the whole free. We give all the primetime games out for free. You know what? If you only cut the Super Bowl pick, you cut the worst one of the year. So there's no doubt about it. I got crushed on my Super Bowl picks. All right. I think the only one that I really got in was all the Kelsey picks. I had a couple different Kelsey props in there. But yeah, my Super Bowl went way sideways. Not good. Not good there. But again, guys, I'm not going to win every game. But if you everything up to the Super Bowl, I think I didn't miss a game in the playoffs, right? I think in the playoffs I didn't miss, right? No, I did, because I had Green Bay beating Tampa Bay. Other than that, I don't think I missed one. But yeah, the Super Bowl went a little sideways. That was one of my worst. But what's funny about that, the Super Bowl is a 2-week event, right? It has the whole first week lead up. And then you have the second week when it's like all the game stuff, right? Well, the first week, if anyone that was there with me remembers, I was all over Tampa Bay. Yeah, that's right, I did, Kevin. I was all over Tampa Bay right away. I was like, yeah, 3.5 points, guys. You just got to get on the points. And then as I did more research and I convinced myself that Kansas City was the better team, I ended up on Kansas City. And I ended up on Kansas City actually big, like saying that they're going to win by 7, and it was a mess up. It was a crash. And that's all there is to it. It was just a bad pick. It was a bad handicap is what it was. And I can admit that. I mean, trust me, I've had lots of other bad ones too, but I've had a whole bunch more good ones than bad ones. So yeah, that was a rough Super Bowl. One of the worst ones I've ever had, I think. The Gronkowski stuff helped me a little bit, and I did have it. See, because I bet on Kansas City in August last year to win the Super Bowl, so I had kind of a hedge pick with Tampa Bay, but not really. I mean, it wasn't enough to matter. It wasn't enough to change all the other crappy bets I made. So, but anyways, yeah, I mean, Dirty D. I'm not trying to, you know. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, a bunch of people lost in Kansas City. That's right. When you look at it, and hindsight's 2020, but when you look back on it, it's a bad play just based on the offensive lineman being out. It's just you got a great defensive line and 2 offensive linemen are out. They're 2 best offensive linemen at that. It was a bad play. It was a really bad handicap, and I had it right at first, and then yeah, I went all the way into the dumpster after that. So it was just bad. But yeah, no denying it. It is what I did, and I hope I didn't lose people too much money. Yeah, it was a crappy play. I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm absolutely trying to do that. I just finally moved to a state that I can gamble online legally. I've only been in Colorado. Uh, I'll get to that in a second, Anslo. I actually kind of, yeah, I see where you're going with that. But I've only been in Colorado 3 months, and I had to find a job. I need insurance. I have kids, So, sports betting doesn't provide insurance, and the NFL season's only 5 months long. So I still have to work. YouTube pays me some. There's no doubt about that. But yeah, I mean, I'm just not there yet. I'm trying to do that. You're absolutely right, Dirty D. I'm trying to do what you're saying. So it's a process. hopefully I get there. That's my goal. Yes, the taxes suck. I found that out, by the way. Oh no, guys, he has his own opinion. I don't want nobody, he's just got his own opinion. I'm sure he's seen a bunch of these handicapping shows that just talk and they don't put nothing behind it. But I have a website and everything. I mean, I give away my computer model. You can go download my computer model, and I have a YouTube video on my YouTube channel where I show you how to use it. I mean, trust me, I have given more away for free than anyone else. And I do it because I love the people I talk to. I love you guys. I think you're awesome. And the Square Bike Pair guys can vouch for it. Guys, I'm not any different than any of you guys. I'm a normal ass guy. Right? I go and hang out with those guys. We go casino, we play craps at their house. We talk crap over the phone. I mean, I'm no different than anyone else. I just know the NFL pretty well. I don't even do college football very well. I don't handicap it. I tried to get into baseball, and I was doing okay in baseball. I wasn't doing terrible. I was winning, and the guys that were listening to me were winning. But just overall, guys, I'm just an NFL guy, and so I stick to it when it's NFL season. And I'm a craps guy. I like craps a lot. So, I mean, yeah, there's no hiding anything on my channel. I don't ever hide anything. So. And guys, I mean, I don't have any problem with what he's saying. I get it. He's questioning it because he hasn't seen the stuff that you guys have seen. So, I mean, I get it, yeah. The Square Pair guys say I never lose in my crap videos. So, I do, though. And not very many of them. And that has to do with skill level, so I'm just joking. I don't know. I have a good strategic mind. So, but anyways, guys, this was fun. That was a great game. Yeah. Oh no, I've lost. I've lost way more than that, by the way. I have losing videos. Googs, my live videos, I lose a lot, right? I lose often in the live videos. It's not. If you watch my live videos now, my recorded videos, obviously there's less pressure on them. I think it's weird because like I can shoot dice on a recorded video relatively well, but then I go on the live and then my shot changes a little bit. I'm not as good. But guys, I have lots of loser videos. It's way more than you think. They're mostly live. There for a long time, I did tons of live videos. I did live videos nearly every night for a while. And when I was, figuring out the anything but 10 and different things like that, I did lots of live videos, lots and lots. And I would do challenges with people. In fact, I had to send. Thanks, David. Thanks for stopping by, man. But I had to send Josh Plavko a shirt that he designed off my. I had to buy it for him and send it to him because he kicked my butt in a challenge. I mean, so. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to say again, thank you to everybody that watches my show and watches my Square Pairs stuff now, and thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for everyone that supports me. But some of you guys really support me. Some of you guys, send me stuff from Hawaii, Googs. So, again, I mean, I just really appreciate it, and I appreciate all these people that have jumped on board with this NFL stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep doing my best to putting it together, and, follow or fade, right? Follow or fade. But remember, if you fade, you're going to lose 60% of the time, or really close to it. You got to put a lot more time and effort with Googs. He's hard nut to crack. But anyways, guys, thank you for your time. You have a great night.